So yesterday it was the food that put Nick in a mood. Today it's the National Trust and car park.
Look at that.
Well, you can't do all that weather.
I'll tell you what, I'll put a rope around your neck and I'll drag you.
Watch out, it's coming for you. It's about time you were ready. Why am I always waiting on you in the morning?
What?
Why am I always waiting on you in the morning?
Excuse me. I'm getting in the car right now, you're not.
Come on. Hurry up.
I think I've left some tops in one of the Airbnbs.
Ooh.
I've not got on the clothes here.
We'll have to go shopping.
Okay.
Right, we're just getting a little picnic before we head to St Michael's Mount.
We're being healthy, diet starts today.
We're being healthy, although I'm sure tomorrow in Padstow we're going to have a cream tea, aren't we? We've got to have a cream tea while we're in Cornwall.
This is a sacrifice before.
Sacrifice today, yeah, and then cream tea tomorrow. Right, so we're waiting for lunch and Nick came out with an air freshener.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Apparently, somebody on our Orlando Lodge Guys group said that this smells like the Soaring and the Pandora ride in Disney. So, do you want to see if it does?
Well, I don't know what they smell like because...
Oh, we've been on them enough.
Yeah, but I've not smelled them. I've never smelled any rat smells on rides. It's like this whole new thing.
Get it open and stick up your nozzle.
I like to smell this air freshener front car. Oh shit.
Let me smell, let me smell.
It's kind of semi-coconutty.
Well, I'm just not sure because, like you say, I'm not sure about the smell.
Well, anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to put a bit on carpet because...
Go on then, so does Carol smell like Soaring?
Well, yeah.
Right, let's get to St Michael's Mount. Right, we're on his way to St Michael's Mount. Here's Nick. He's just had a packet of fish and chip flavoured crisps.
Oh my god, they were gorgeous. Don't get them up now, do we?
No, and they also had Cornish pasty flavour as well. Thanks Google for talking over me as usual. So we're on his way to St Michael's Mount. It's not in St Ives, is it?
No, it's near Penzance.
Oh, well, we're going to St Ives as well, I think. Depending on
weather.
This grey clouds.
So yesterday it was blue sky up until about midday. This is setting until about 4 o'clock today, and then it's going to be a heat wave
from
just
tomorrow.
For when we go home.
Oh, there's a big next there.
I remember that from last time.
So right, we'll be back to you when we're in St Michael's Mount. Right, so we've got to St Michael's Mount. Well, not quite, but we're almost there. So it's there, and you can see the little boat going out there. We've got to go and get on one of those to get across to it.
And now time for me to moan.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So if you're a National Trust member, you've still got to pay.
You've got to pay £4 for the car park because it's not owned by the National Trust.
for the boat.
So yesterday it was the food that put Nick in a mood. Today it's the National Trust and car park.
Look at that.
Well, you can't do all that weather.
It's supposed to be a bloody heat wave. Heat my ass.
If you want a heat wave, you should have gone to Florida. Now we need to go and get in a boat and go across to that little island, and we'll find a little bit more about the mount and tell you all about it. Are you excited?
Yeah.
To get on this little boat?
Yeah. Is it time for food yet?
Yeah, as soon as we get there, I'm a bit peckish actually. We brought our own little picnic. Right, so what I've just realised is we've got to get all the way up there.
Tell them no.
There's lots
of... asked me whether we're abroad.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I said, is it a different island to the UK?
Are we in the UK? That's what you said to me.
Is it classed as a different island? I don't know. We'll find more facts out when we get up there and let you know all about it.
Because it's an island, there's water around us, but it's still part of the UK.
So there's some people over there reading about the historical background of these beautiful gardens. I hope the sight of us having our Morrison's Mule Deal is making it all that much more pleasurable for them.
That's all they're looking at. They're not looking at that. They're watching us eat.
An interesting painting on that wall there. Had you even noticed it before I said it?
No.
So uncultured. Right, so we've just been feeding this massive seagull. I've been throwing pineapples at it, and it's been scoffing. It's been scoffing some, but it's also been taking some up to its little babies up there, and they're there, sat waiting for more.
They're sleeping.
Yeah.
I gave it some pineapple. I gave it some mango and it choked. Oh, watch it go back up now. It's going to regurgitate it back for kids.
Lovely.
Okay, on to something serious now. So we're actually in the barge house, and this is the history of St Michael's Mount. So basically, there's evidence of settlements from 3,000 years ago, and it used to be a monastery, or an abbey should I say, under the control of St Michael in Normandy.
And we're going to climb lots and lots of steps to get right up there.
It's actually Hogwarts.
Ooh. Right, so we're at the bottom, the start of the steps, just there. And this thing here looks a bit like Hagrid's house, doesn't it?
Looks exactly like Hagrid's house.
Right.
Right, these steps are for you.
The pilgrim steps. Let's go.
Down the stair list.
I wonder if it's going to be as bad as thelodgeguys when we get to the top.
You think a lot of money they'll take?
Right. You think we're halfway?
My legs are all the way.
Do you think
They're not going any further.
Do you think there's a coffee shop on top?
I'm going to have to reach it.
Nice views from up here. Shame there's no sun.
You can see that it would be clear blue water.
Yeah.
If the
Down
sun was
there you
shining.
can see, yeah.
And the beach looks fairly
Nice.
clear.
We've made it, I think. We're at the top.
I'm going no further.
Oh.
Look at the big lead tank from 1784. From when people died of lead poisoning because of that. Look at the heat, where the heat has beveled it in the summer. You having drafts?
Ooh, it's a bit windy up here. A long way down to them gardens.
Look at that sky, it kind of takes the effect away, doesn't it?
Whoa, it's wild.
It's really high up.
Oh, it's better turning round.
Needs a bit of patio furniture and a hot tub, it'll be fine. Right, Lee refuses to watch me do this. So I've got the camera in my hand, I've got it strapped on, and I'm going to take you literally over the edge. And we are now... Oh, your legs gone funny. Have your legs gone funny?
Too high up. Need a coffee.
It is a bit scary actually, making my legs feel a little bit wobbly, but look at that, there's like a balcony down below. And then look at those gardens, it's like probably 600 feet down.
I feel better now, I've got something to hold on to.
You're holding onto a sundial?
Yeah.
Well, if the wall falls, I'm afraid the sundial ain't going to save you.
The Queen has been here. The Queen. No, another Queen.
So this is the second row, is it?
Yeah. And Camilla. Prince Charles.
Right, so we're kind of bored now, looking at the castle. However, I just wanted to show you this. Can you see the road there, which is underwater? Well, in a few hours' time, when the tide's gone down, the road will come up. Well, it won't. The sea will go down, but the road will be walkable. So you can walk from here over to the mainland over there.
Why don't you go try it now, and I'll see you the other side.
Why don't you try it? I'll tell you what, I'll put a rope around your neck and I'll drag you.
Right, we're back from the castle. Is it a castle? Castle on the Mount? St Michael's Mount? I don't know.
I don't know.
Wherever we've just been,
Well, yeah, it looks
we're
like
back
a castle.
now. So we're now going to St Ives, which would look very nice in the sun, but it's not out, but we can't help that, and we
Well,
can't let it
it's
stop us doing
trying.
things. So, to lighten Nick's mood... oh,
That's certainly not lightening me mood. A big pile of horse shit in the front of the car.
don't get that on tyres. There should
Lovely.
be... Horse people should be made to pick it up,
They should carry a bucket hooked to the horse's tail to scoop that up.
just like dog owners do. Anyway,
Well, we're going to
What
say
were I
a cafe, weren't we? We're not doing now.
to lighten Nick's mood, which has been deflated by the lack of sun, I've said let's go to St Ives and have a Cornish cream tea, our first one in Cornwall.
Well, I suppose if you want
In
to.
a quarter of a mile, turn right onto
I mean, we are going to have some in Padstow tomorrow,
Oh, well,
but
the sun is going to be out tomorrow.
I was just thinking of your mood.
I'm not in a mood.
No, I was thinking of lifting your mood a little bit by having a Cornish cream
Shall I
tea.
tell you what's pissed me off? Is the fact that we're a member at National Trust and the guy in the car park was
Take
just
the next
utterly
right onto
arrogant.
Newtown Lane.
Like, we're not National Trust, it's £4 if you want to come in.
The car park wasn't owned by the National Trust, only St Michael's Mount was.
Could have said it nicely and apologetically.
Going that way, you're going that way. So,
but he didn't, so I shut the car window in his face. So Lee had a go at me.
In a quarter of a mile at Newtown roundabout.
Get me to St Ives.
Third exit.
Right, we've made it into St Ives. I don't know why, but a lot of Cornwall towns do that, don't they?
Bunting.
Bunting, yeah. So we're going to have a mooch and have a look for coffee and a cream tea.
Look at the coffee, I want cream tea.
Right, we've made it onto the front. And I can't believe how rammed it is. It's absolutely ram-jammed. It's midweek.
No kids though, thank God.
So, where we're going to go for cream tea? Can you guide us somewhere, please?
Oh, they serve wine.
No, I want tea with my cream tea.
Wine and cream tea work.
Oh no, it doesn't. Not at all.
Just for me.
This doesn't look like cream tea.
It's creamy.
Watch out, it's coming for you.
Where's your
There's another one. It's still coming for it. Get away, get away. Here's my ice cream. I was walking down that slope and a humongous seagull literally came and grabbed my ice cream after I'd only had a few mouthfuls and took it up into the air.
Yeah, and what did she tell you in shop? Be careful of the seagulls, so you just ignored them.
I didn't think it'd take it out of my hand.
What did you think she told you for?
Well, I've lost my ice cream.
Mine's nice. Right, so the sun is finally trying to get out. Lee is sat here in shock and hungry.
5 of them pounced on me from behind.
Wait a minute.
And one of them just grabbed it in its mush and flew off.
Right, so when we got the ice creams, the lady in the shop said, and she said this yesterday, the other day as well, she says, be careful because the seagulls are swooping outside. What did Lee do? Walking down the street, licking it like a little girl.
I never heard him say they were swooping.
I got to the beach, he turns up, you're not going to believe this, it's took me ice cream.
I blame you. I said I wanted a cream tea.
What's that got to do with it taking out of your hand and you're not listening to what she said?
Because if I'd have had a cream tea, they wouldn't have took that.
Oh no.
I'd have been in a
If you'd have been sat outside eating a scone, it would have had it out your hand.
Stop screeching.
Why?
You're worse than seagulls.
So anyway, my ice cream was delicious. That'll teach you to get a snobby cone instead of a cheap one.
Look at that seagull, it's going to pounce on that woman. She's eating something. It's already been almost on her head. Oh, 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 oh. That's what it did with me, just came straight from behind.
Right, so there's somebody else who's sat down with a pasty and the seagull is going to go, oh, it's making a move, she's going to have her.
I should have had a handbag.
No, you don't need any more bags.
Okay, this is making me feel better after the seagull incident. And of course, even though Nick had his full ice cream, he needs to feel better as well, so he's having one. It looks really nice, clotted cream too.
Not enough clotted cream.
Yummy, yummy. I've gone for cherry and almond scone. Nick's gone for a blueberry scone.
Well, I didn't go for the blueberry, that's all
we had left.
Oh, it's warm. Right, we've had us cream tea, we're on our way back to the car now.
I still feel, even though that was really, really nice, I still feel a little unsatisfied because I was enjoying my ice cream.
Has it ruined your day?
Before it got wrenched out of my hand.
Has it ruined your day?
Kind of.
It's made mine.
Why is everything in Cornwall on a hill?
This is a 40-degree gradient. We're literally leaning forwards.
It's not. I don't think we're unfit. I just think,
oh no,
that it's because we've got a cream tea inside of us. And
you're on the hill. You're on the hill.
Down there. You've also got a nice ice cream inside you as well.
Yeah, it was a very nice ice
Which
cream.
I've not.
Right, we're back in the car. The sun's come out. Well, it was already out anyway. So we're on the way back to the apartment. We've booked a restaurant tonight on, it's called the Beach Hut on Watergate Beach. The forecast is going to be a really good sunset. There's a bus going to pull in front of us. Right, we're not going to die now. So we're going to book this restaurant. We've booked this restaurant for tonight. It's called the Beach Hut on Watergate Beach. It overlooks west, so we should get a full sunset. And we've been here before for breakfast, haven't we? But we've never been for an evening meal.
Yes, that's right.
So we're booked in for 8. So by the time the sun sets, we'll just be finishing, and we'll have a nice romantic meal.
Oh, who am I going out with?
Shall I cancel?
Right, we're having a cheeky little lime and soda on the beach before we go for our meal.
Some of our patrons.
Yes, we're going to meet Ryan and Becky, 2 of our patrons. They're from St Ives, they're driving up, and we're going to have a meal on the beach. On the beach.
At the Beach Hut.
So that should be nice.
There's forecast a really nice sunset tonight, so hopefully we'll get to sit, because we've timed the table so it's late, about half an hour before the sunset, so while we're eating,
we should see it.
Literally over there, and we're facing that.
And it's got really warm, hasn't it?
Really warm.
26
like 25,
degrees.
26 degrees.
So everybody's out, and the beach has still got people on it, and we're getting hydrated and being good with a lime and soda. Right, we're on our way to the restaurant.
Just down on that beach.
Down there, look at that view. So we'll be looking out onto that beach. Hopefully we'll get a good table.
Wait a minute, let me just pull across and you can have a
Go on then, propaganda.
proper bimble. So that's the beach where they filmed Echo Beach.
Which was a UK TV programme a long time ago. I've never seen it. So go on then, get us there.
That's amazing, and look at that sun now. So in an hour's time, that'll be set and the entire restaurant will be glowing orange.
Beautiful.
What a fantastic place to work. If you could wake up to that every morning, what a fantastic thing.
You get to wake up to me, so you're alright.
Yeah, but your face doesn't glow. So we are back from our meal out with a couple of our patrons, Ryan and Bex.
Had a very nice evening.
We had a lovely evening.
Nick had fish and chips.
I had fish and chips, and you had
A vegan option actually.
yes,
I had.
called green paw. It looked like a paw as well.
I think I'm vegan now.
God. Right, I'm going to say this now, and everybody's going to comment and just say, well, whatever. You can say what you want, but this is my opinion. Vegan is good. What did I say? How did I word it earlier?
You said vegan is a fad.
No, I didn't say it's a fad. I said it's more of a fashion thing.
Yeah, I said veganism is becoming more popular.
Veganism?
Yeah, that's a word.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh.
Because, oh no, this is why we're talking about it. Went into a cafe today and we had clotted cream, you saw it, what we had.
Which is not vegan.
The cream tea. But a woman at the side of me had ordered a vegan chocolate cake. And they brought it out and it looked like the most amazing
It was like a breeze block.
chocolate cake I've ever seen, and chocolate cake's my favourite.
So now Lee wants to be a vegan.
So I was like, if that's vegan desserts, I'm a vegan. So anyway, tonight I had a vegan option.
So I said
I can't tell you
vegan.
what it was because I can't remember what it was.
Vegan seems to be more not about not eating animal products. It more seems to be about either being healthy, or more fashionable.
It's very trendy at the moment.
Right, come on, haters, get commenting.
KFC have just launched a vegan burger and it's sold out.
Greggs have done a vegan sausage roll, but I don't think people are doing it these days for the same reasons as that they used to do, in terms that they don't want to slaughter animals. I think more now it's more healthy and fashionable, and that's my opinion.
You like Piers Morgan.
Oh well.
If you're not already a subscriber, please click on the subscribe button below to become a lodger, hit the like button, click the notification bell, and tomorrow we're going to Padstow.
Oh, good.
So hi again to Ryan and Becca,
Yep.
who we went out with tonight. Thanks for meeting us, guys. That was a very lovely evening.
And if we can get a photo before we edit this vlog, we'll put a picture of those guys on the screen, because we didn't vlog when we were there.
We're having a nice meal and we didn't want to sort of ruin it by saying, do you mind if I film?
Yeah. So like we did with Shell. Hi Shell.
Hi, Shell. And
so if they can give us a photo before Lee edits this video, we will put it on.
If not, then it's just our 2 mugs you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
So bye.
Bye.